Hi everyone, I'm Shriya. Today I'll be talking about my research, my information graphic, and the reflection questions. The first infographic I researched is this origami instruction. This to me is a bad example of information design because of the way that it's laid out. The infographic has numbers and steps, but the order of steps isn't obvious to the viewer or to anyone instantly viewing this. It's crammed and a bit overwhelming because of how busy it gets towards the end, which can make the viewer assume that the task is hard. This second infographic shows simple instructions on how to knead dough. This one has a clearer structure as it proceeds from top down and there is no need for numbers. However, numbers are included and they are in English. Not everyone will understand English written out like that. This information includes a vast amount of instructions, which is what makes it a bad example and defeats the purpose of a simple, easy to understand infographic. Even though the grid structure is neat and easy to read, this would be a better example with clearer graphics and less writing, which is what I've taken into consideration in my own design. This information design is from the city of Monash and describes how to correctly sort waste into the 3 bins. This is a good example because it uses color coding, symbols, and a grid structure. This information is clear and concise. There is a wide variety of images included that are easy to interpret, and there are people in this setting to further assist the understanding and the context of this information. However, viewing this and the back of this sheet has a really high mental and visual load, as there's a lot of information being thrown at the viewer. The last example is from Apple. This design has a minimalist design and good use of simple pictures and symbols that resemble the products and buttons. However, sometimes Apple can be vague to individuals who are not tech savvy or do not have prior knowledge of Apple. For example, they won't know how to flip up the control center on a phone, which is a step that could be included to improve this. This is my infographic on how to make orange juice. This infographic is aimed to be simple and dictate a clear path on how the viewer can get from the orange to make orange juice. From research, I ensured that I had a clear, easy to understand graphics and there was no words. Pictures with a clear structure can communicate more effectively to a broader audience. I ensure that the grid structure is even and easy to understand to decrease the mental load and allow it to become flexible in application on other interactive formats such as the orange bag and the flyer. I assume that what I'm communicating should be suitable for the demographic, and it should fit the context of the situation or instruction and should be easy for the target audience to understand. This can depend on the context of the information design. If it's a simple task that doesn't require further important information or a discussion, visual design is most effective. Emojis can express words and feelings which can make it a language. However, their meaning can vary based on age and cultural factors. Thank you.